Should the NBA cease to exist following LeBron James' retirement? Obviously. LeBron James could be returning next season. That's in the cards. I personally think he's going to return to the Lakers for at least another year. I mean, only a couple teams can sign him. And if he's coming back, he's going to want to contend. So he's going to come back to the Lake Show. But if he doesn't, which that is a chance, I mean, first of all, doomsday. Second of all, is there even a reason to keep going? Think about it. Teams retire jerseys, right? They're like, hey, this jersey has been worn out, so we're going to retire it in honor of that player. Hopefully this one gets retired. It should be. Then following that, it's like, okay, nobody else is ever going to wear it again out of respect. LeBron, now he isn't just a jersey number, and he isn't just a player, and he isn't just the greatest player. He's one of the greatest ideas to ever exist, if maybe even the greatest executions of a concept, greatest instances of being, greatest accumulation of atoms, perhaps the best. So what do you do for something or someone like this? Well, not only should you retire the jersey number just across the league, like nobody should wear 23 ever again. Draymond Green, like what are we doing? But there should be no reason to play basketball at all. The ultimate respect would be to retire basketball as a sport, at least for a little bit. You know, COVID hit. When that happened, it was like, let's take a little pause. You know, LeBron retiring, that's arguably a bigger disaster than COVID was. So we just take a little bit, regroup, and then we rename the league NLA. What does that stand for? National LeBron Association. Because basketball doesn't really exist without LeBron. So how could it continue to exist if LeBron's not in the league? So now he has his own league, the National LeBron Association. No Adam Silver. It's not even really an association. It's just LeBron. He should be the owner of every team. Obviously, there'd still be GMs. There'd be head coaches, all of that. I mean, that's a lot of work for one guy. And, you know, LeBron, he deserves his rest. Whatever he thinks should happen goes. I think that there should be a mandatory chalk toss that has to happen before every single game. Whatever player is deemed the best from the home team, they must go and do the chalk toss. I mean, without the chalk toss, like, the game shouldn't be able to start, and it should be a double tech for whoever the best player is if they fail to execute it to LeBron's satisfaction. So if LeBron's in the stands, he sees a non-satisfactory chalk toss, they're out of there. Then you go get the next best guy, go down the line until somebody gets it right. I mean, it's LeBron. We got to get this right for him. I also don't think that any team should be allowed to have a ring without LeBron's explicit approval. For example, if the OKC Thunder won, maybe Lou Dort doesn't get a ring, just because, like, what are we doing? If the Suns, God forbid, ever won a ring, Dylan Brooks, he's not getting one. You know, Goga Batazde, he said something to Luka at one point. That's LeBron's teammate. Not acceptable. The Magic ever won a championship. He is not getting a ring. But again, what's most likely to happen is he just comes back, and I can actually visualize exactly what the next season is going to look like, so we don't even really have to worry about this. I'm just making this video as a precaution, just getting the idea out there, because who knows what we're going to do. We needed years of prep, and I feel like we've been prepping because he's just continued to play, and we just continue to prep. But what's going to happen next season, he's going to come back. I actually can see the entire season. It's going to be a 55-win season for the Lakers. They're going to grab a 3 seed. Luka is finally going to be healthy. Austin Reeves is going to still be on the team. I know some people will be upset about that. LeBron will still be on the team. They will have upgraded their center. Ayton, see ya, buddy. Marcus Smart's still on the team. You know, we're looking nice. Round 1. We're playing against the 6 seed, who is the Nuggets. The Nuggets low-key have fallen off at this point a little bit. Jokic still Jokic, but he's not quite as good. The matchup's a little bit more clear. Lakers in 6. Following this, who do they play? Well, they're going to have to play the 2 seed. And who's the 2 seed? OKC. Spurs are now the 1 seed, which is fascinating. So we're having to play, you know, OKC. This time, though, instead of having only 2 of our 3 best players, we actually do have Luka this time. It's a 6-game series. Lakers take it. Not really worried about that. Then we go to the conference finals where somehow the Minnesota Timberwolves have upset the Spurs, as they somehow always do, because they're the 4 seed. So it's Minnesota Timberwolves, Lakers in the conference finals, 5-game series. Then it's the finals, Pacers. Lakers, Pacers. It's a contentious series, but it's game 6. Lakers are up 3-2. LeBron James has the ball. There's only 15 seconds left. Luka, AR. They fouled out. We turn to the bench. Who's there? None other than Bronny James. Bronny James checks in. At this point, he's developed a little bit. He's more of like our 6-man. You know, he's our backup point guard, we'll say. LeBron gets double teamed. 5 seconds left. Down by 2. He's looking. Rui Hachimura, covered. Peyton Watson, he's made his way onto our team as well. Covered. Luke Kennard. I don't know why he'd also be in the game, but he is, and he's covered. So who does he turn to? It's obvious. Bronny James. Bronny James gets the pass, looks down, like LeBron does. Goes up, and it's game. The signature move, the LeBronny 3, is created. Buzzer sounds. Luka wins Finals MVP. LeBron is crowned the official GOAT. No more discussion is allowed. They ride off into the sunset, and LeBron just is like, hey, I don't need to run it back. We're good, Bron. He actually says we're good, Bron. He retires graciously after averaging like 40 billion points per game. At this point, he's beaten every scoring record. He scored 101, he scored 84, he scored 82. He's just like one-upping everybody down the list. Beat whatever the assist record is. John Stockton, get out of here, bud. At this point, it's just undisputed. Like there's really no need. So yeah, let me know what you think. Is this valid? I think so. Peace out, y'all.